would be cool.
Hey, yeah, man. Jeez, we've heard enough out of you already.
Ok, ahora podemos mirar el programa, por favor.
You know, people knows that if you change the kids, the world will change.
When I'm in the city, they always like to think they know me. I want nothing to do with anything except for truth and true well-being.
El granja de Hailey es máximo.
¿Es correcto español? ¿Seguro?
It's held down really tight for strong winds.
Tenemos un mensaje que
Trabajando fuerte y con honestidad, todo es posible.
La aventura y la naturaleza.
Cool, perfecto.
Otro lugar donde haya menos temperatura, por ejemplo, este mango está recibiendo mucho sol, necesitamos cambiarlo de posición para que tenga más sombra y puedas crecer.
Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Wait, no. Oh, special bulletin announcement from the Kickstarter project. My name is Blender Bandit, and
It's a production that got shelved. We're trying to save it.
Este programa es una oportunidad para crear un vínculo entre los seres humanos y la naturaleza.
Thing, yeah.
Am I in the picture?
Yeah, man.
Am I looking at you? Am I looking at the bird? We're live?
Yeah.
Okay.
Inside about it, and the more you grow, the more you progress. It's
Llevaba de una plantación por 50 años.
okay.
Es producida para exportar palmito o para vender aquí en el mercado o también para cosecha de fruta.
The sloths observed here in this video at the Nutritional Diversity and Permaculture Center of Costa Rica are the three-toed sloths. They are classified in the order Pilosa because they are related to anteaters, which sport a similar set of specialized claws. Extinct sloth species include many megafaunal ground sloths, which attained the size of elephants, as well as a few species of marine sloths. Extant sloths are medium-sized arboreal, or tree-dwelling, residents of the jungles of Central and South America. Like many other mammals, sloths only have one baby at a time. Baby sloths have a gestation of 5 to 6 months for some type sloths and as much as 11.5 months for others, such as the Hoffman's two-toed sloth. After they are born, the babies aren't in a hurry to leave their mother. They ride around clinging to the mother's belly for several weeks after birth.
¿Qué es permacultura?
Permaculture is the new term for the study of alternative organic farming that grows many foods together, just like how plants grow and live all over each other in the wild. It is the natural opposite of monoculture farming, which is one thing grown over and over and over again in a high production system known as modern agriculture. This modern agriculture system is dependent on modern agriculture chemicals and large machines to administer those chemicals and harvest the crops for mass distribution. This practice for profit produces lower grade foods that may appear nicer in the store, but are far less quality than a permaculture grown food and could even be linked to disease and sickness. Ultimately, modern agriculture today is a chemical dependent farming model that actually kills the earth it is farmed on.
We mix the soil ourselves with coconut fiber, a black peat soil, and the local clay soil. The coconut fiber helps to aerate the soil really well so that the roots of the baby greens, plants, and lettuces have a lot of space to grow under the soil.
Nosotros es cubriendo con acerrín en la tierra porque esto conserva mejor la temperatura y el oxígeno. Para que las semillas florezcan más rápido.
This greenhouse can fit about 10 of these boxes. We're going to plant a lot more kale, lettuce, varieties of greens. This is a plant called a culantro, which has the exact same flavor as cilantro. It shares the same kind of chemical essence, but it's a totally different species of plant, but the flavor is just alike.
A threat to the house. It started to fall over, so we had to cut the tree and salvage the tree, as well as use the wood to make a chicken coop, and that's why we're here today. And this is the result of the cedar tree. We have to be a little resourceful here in parts of Bocas del Toro. Things aren't readily available, so we have to utilize what we have on our own property, and we use parts of that tree to make this chicken coop for the chickens to lay eggs. The awesome workmanship of the local Panamanians. I mean, This board used to build the chicken coop was cut with a chainsaw. Look how finely. I mean, this is like perfectly. That's not that's unflawed. You know what I mean? You can't even do that in a lumber yard. And we use this level to make sure that everything's straight and the structure stays sound and that we don't have any problems with it. Nice and straight, even. There you go. During the building, the chicken coop, we use this level. It's got little bubbles inside and make sure everything's straight. The floor is straight so the chickens are happy and they're not leaning to.
Vamos a tomar los pollos, los vamos a transportar a su otra casa.
What?
Vaya, yo te puedo sacar un video también, Brian. Hablo inglés ahora.
¿Tú hablas inglés?
Tú hablas inglés y yo te voy a tomar foto.
And they also like to have a partner. So it's best to have 2 or more goats. Or a goat and a horse. Or a goat and a cow. But they like partnership. Which is why Joaquin is really great to have for her. He's very respectful. He's very... helps sustain me, a lot of the while still feeling light and energized. So a lot of the time I like to eat fruit with goat milk, cacao, and just blend that up with some green leaves and some herbs in a smoothie, and that can sustain me for hours at a time. The thing about the goat milk is it's very homogeneous. So whereas cow milk, it has a lot of fat and it can be a bit separated and difficult to digest, goat milk is a lot more homogeneous and more easily digestible. So people even recommend it for babies if mothers are having trouble breastfeeding or maintaining enough milk production for their baby. Goat milk is a good one. You can also make yogurt with it, so we're making yogurt on our farm. We're making cheese with it as well. And what's great is that the cheese we make it with kefir culture. So when we have our cheese, it's a probiotic cheese. Like a yogurt cheese, real creamy, real delicious, and everybody likes it. And we've been drinking raw milk on our farm with our family for the past 10 months now. And all we do is we filter the milk through a cheesecloth and we drink it raw.
What's the temperament of the goats when you milk them?
She's happy as long as we got food for her. Yeah, she likes to have a bowl of food. As long as she has a bowl of food, she's happy.
So she's eating while you're milking her?
She eats while we milk her. And she walks, now she just walks right up onto the milk stand. In the door, she goes in, she hops right up on the milk stand, starts to eat, and I can milk 2 liters of milk between 3 and 5 minutes, medicine and food.